Hey everyone, my name is Random Attributes and today we are checking out Alone in the Dark 2024 by Pieces Interactive. Alone in the Dark is a series which I consider to be cursed. The first game was very good in my opinion and it still actually holds up. If you're interested, I do have a playthrough of it on this channel, it's linked below. I played it about 3 years ago and honestly I think it does still hold up very well. It's not a great game, but you can see where Resident Evil got its influence from, and it's still a decent game in its own right. Everything that's come out after that is absolute trash. I definitely played Alone in the Dark 2 when I was a kid, and I recently replayed it for the channel, and no, that game is not good at all, it's trash. And I also had the misfortune of playing Alone in the Dark 3 and Alone in the Dark The New Nightmare recently. And yeah. All of those games are not good, really. They're terrible. I believe there were two others after that, Alone in the Dark Inferno, or just Alone in the Dark, and Alone in the Dark Illumination, which I've never seen, but I've heard terrible things about them, so I won't be checking those out anytime soon. Also, there was a movie. We do not talk about the movie. The movie was by Uwe Boll. That's all you need to know about that. Anyway, when THQ Nordic announced that a new Alone in the Dark game was being produced by Pieces Interactive with a large budget, hopes were high. People were excited, like me. It's like, ooh, this game may actually turn out to be good. And then the reviews dropped and no, it's not good. It's somewhere in the mid-60s. I'm curious to check it out because it did get patched, but unfortunately, if your game is not a hit these days, you don't get a second shot, and as of June 2024, Pieces Interactive is no more, and quite frankly, that sucks. Anyway, this game is available on the PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. I am playing the PlayStation version today. Let's take a look. Difficulty in combat. We get New Game Plus. Hard is for an extra challenge. Monsters are harder and resources are scarce. The difficulty can be switched through the options menu. In that case, I'll go with hard. Oh. Extra help provided to make the experience smoother and easier, including hints and helpful highlights. For those who want to figure out everything for themselves, no extra systems to guide the player. Playing on hard and old school. This could end in tears. Difficulty can be switched through options. Individual systems can be activated and deactivated. Okay. Playing on old school. That's a reference. That's the first, or one of the first things you see in the OG. Speaking of the OG, my understanding of this game is that it's either a, oh, that's different. The frog does not get eaten by a crocodile or an alligator in the OG. So as I understand it, this is either a remake or a reimagining of the original. And this takes place in Deseto Manor in Louisiana, same as the first game. I don't know if Pregst or anything like that is going to be involved. I've got no clue.
So, your uncle, what's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
That sounds familiar.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
So far, this game is a looker.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
Dr. Gray is new.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Dang.
Here we are.
There's a lot there. It sounds like Deseto might be a mental asylum or a hospital or something along those lines now. And in the OG...
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone.
So I don't think you're going in here together. I think we're going to get a choice.
Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
In the OG, Jeremy hanged himself in the attic. We chose our character, we walked up to the attic, we found the letter inside the piano or the desk drawer or whatever it was, and then we had to fight our way out. But this time it sounds like he's been committed here or he's here to help himself get better. And he's having a bit of a breakdown and we need to go in there and investigate. If this were a reputable hospital or something though, I can't imagine we'd walk in here waving our guns around. Right, so we can choose between Emily Hartwood, who is Jeremy's niece, or the series mainstay Edward Carnby. And I've got to be honest, I don't know who these actors are, but I think they did command a pretty high price for this game, which was part of its development problems, just quietly. We'll play as Emily because that is who I played as in the Alone in the Dark 1 playthrough linked below, so we'll stick with that. And then if I need to play as Edward later for another playthrough, I'll get that done.
Hello?
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
This is a big place. Maybe they're on the other side of the house.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
No, someone should be manning the front door. Like a receptionist. Carnby stands at the front door, we just go inside via another entrance. Chapter 1. I just went through there, that door's open. We can just go back outside and go home. Game over. Done. Objectives, look for a way inside the house. I mean, technically we are inside the house already. What is that, like a drum? No, it's a floodlight. Some sort of stable?
What's this?
Flashlight. It's a clue. Kitchen garden key. A key item. Literally a key item. Kitchen garden key. Cool. Press the right analog stick to switch your flashlight on and off. Just pushing buttons at the moment, so L1 sort of zooms us in. That is L2. L2 is aim. I assume R2 is fire. Triangle makes us crouch. Well, that must be murder on your knees. And circle is like a dodge move. I do not know what the other buttons do yet. L3 is run. I just need to push that in and it's permanent. Although I do hear Emily running out of breath. Do we have a limit on this? Also, yes, this is just an excuse to explore this area. Doesn't seem like it. Options is that. We have in photo mode. Nice. And touchpad takes us into here. Map.
Surprised by her own reckless decision, Emily found herself breaking into Deseto. She mulled over how to present her story in case she got caught, but couldn't think of anything that sounded convincing. She wasn't much of a fast talker. Best to find a way to open the front door and let Detective Conby inside so he can handle the situation.
Yep, we're definitely in Louisiana. We have a map, which I can't access yet. Investigation. A long engagement. Ring. When I get back, John Marcus, 1918. Are we married to that person?
When I get back, John Marcus, 1918.
No clue. I can't rotate that, that just zooms in. And this word here, I'm going to look up how to pronounce that word because we just played Gabriel Knight and that word is mentioned. Back in a sec. So from Gabriel Knight, I believe that is pronounced Lagnyap. I don't think I'm doing that correctly, but it's strange that we just played a game which features that word, and I do wonder if it's embellic of the region, southern USA, that sort of thing. It just blows my mind that that word means nothing to me, and we learnt about it in the previous game that we played. It means a little bit extra. In Gabriel Knight's context, we purchased a mask and we were given a Lagnyap as a gift. I assume this is all collectibles though. It's got to be collectibles, surely. Right, moving on. There's some nice vibration in the controller there. Pistol bullets. How many? 2. I see you there. So we turned off highlighting, but we were told pretty much instantly the moment we came through that door that that was interactable. I think that's okay.
I don't think I'll be able to get in there.
Alright, so we're clearly going to find the Resident Evil 7 bolt cutter. Hello? I assume we can go fishing for that later. I don't have a melee attack here. I'd love to try striking that and see what happens, but I can shoot it, but I don't want to waste bullets. Greenhouse of some sort.
This must be older than Derceto. They've built the house around it.
Not untrue. And this makes me think of a certain tree from the original. Housekeeper's key. Another key item. The keys are key items confirmed. If I was playing on easy, if I had a lot of bullets, I'd try shooting that down. Could go down there. I have alcohol. I don't think it's wise to have alcohol at an asylum or whatever this place is, but I don't make the rules. No, I can't go through there. And I can't see in there either. Can't go up there. I assume we're going through that door downstairs. Okay, I can see that door's blocked on the other side. Not sure about this one though. And this place kind of looks gorgeous. Northeast, southwest. Another key locked door. Welcome to Deseto. Find the front door and let Detective Carnaby inside.
Surprised by her own...
I thought that would change, but no. So what is investigation here? Just items? No, investigation is the ring. I'm not sure where to find these keys that I picked up. Maybe they've disappeared. There's keys there, please pick them up. Okay, well the place is occupied. These things I assume are dripping.
I'll just take this.
Or alcohol. I assume it's medicinal fluid of some sort, but alcohol is also a medicinal fluid in some parts of the world. And by some parts, I mean all parts. Which way do we want to go? I think I'll go this way first. I assume this is the housekeeper's room. Another pistol bullet. All one of them. Family Bible.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo.
Alright, this is not going to end well.
I've long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gris-gris. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around. that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please, I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madam. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
There were no subtitles for that on the right-hand side. I can tell you exactly what it means. It means that the creators of this game played Gabriel Knight. Surely. Unless it's the same voodoo research they did for that game. Ghosts without horns, Cabri Sankor, meaning human sacrifice. That's exactly what that means. Talking about a doctor there as well, which is deeply disturbing. So just quickly, can I zoom in on that and... Oh my god, where is it? Oh, I see. I need to go left and right here. What is Jeremy's warning?
Dearest Emily, Deseto is the prey of evil, and now they're all in on it. The staff and all the patients are nothing more than a mindless cult set to awaken the bayou. I see now that it was wrong of me to try to survive the madness of the Dark Man. You will also learn that soon enough. Every hour that passes where I deny him his right to my sanity makes it worse for the people I care about. He perfectly staged his world in order to conduct my fall. And I have to fall, Emily. Stay away, my dearest niece. Stay as far away from Deseto as you can. Someday you may understand what I've done. May God forgive me. Farewell, Jeremy Hartwood.
What you have done? It sounds like you're trying to avoid it, but then you're saying at the end there what you have done. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see if we could play and zoom in on this at the same time, but we lose the subtitles, so that is not worth it. Well, we understand why we're here. And just reading that Bible there, maybe there is some legitimacy to Jeremy's concerns. Bullets in the fridge. We are clearly in America. Bullets under the kitchen table. Again, we are clearly in America. Bullets everywhere in the kitchen. Holy crap. Well, I assume this is a kitchen. It certainly looks like a kitchen. I'd love to shoot that thing, but I'm not going to. So many bullets. Yeah, there's fresh meat down here, so this place is not unoccupied. We have a door here. And a door over there. Another dead end. Ugh. This seems unsanitary. Rat's poison. A lagniaple, however you pronounce that word. I'm just going to say collectible if that's okay with you. A Great Depression. I can't move over to the right to look at that. There's sets of these.
What was that?
They are non-essential items that you can find throughout the game. Completing sets will uncover forbidden knowledge, and sometimes even more. Yeah, collectibles. They carry over from game to game. Some sets can't even be completed without playing both of Carnby's and Emily's campaign. Really? Okay, interesting. So we need to play as both characters to get the full story. Makes sense, I guess. I missed that. What does it say? Rate stove. Big something something. Number 999. Could be worse. Could be upside down. Okay, we can go down there, or we can go the other way. I feel like we've been in here. We have not, and just like that, I'm lost. Another book. More bullets. Someone playing...
That doesn't look safe.
I assume it's referring to whatever's behind me. Looks like they're playing Texas Hold'em. You had the winning hand there. One pair versus one pair. That card's a high pair, so I'm guessing the guy with the jack won. Sabotage.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
It's one of these. I know exactly what that puzzle is. We need to insert something there and then slide stuff around. So we're not getting past there, correct?
There's something missing.
Broken valve. We're missing a valve handle. And it looks like we need to shut that down first and then plug a valve handle into there. Or something like that. Okay. I'm not going to go upstairs just yet, so let's explore down here. So many cockroaches and rats. Streetcar tickets, collectible.
I need the key.
Right, so we're not getting down there. Just looks like a cellar of some sort. Nah, there's gotta be something in there. Okay, fine. I think at this point we have to go upstairs. I don't see our car out that window, so... What was that icon there? Bard. I assume that door is blocked on the other side. And yeah, I don't see Ed Wood or our car out there, so I'm guessing the front door is not in this direction. At a time, this looks like a pretty nice bathroom. Bullets in the bathroom? Yep. Definitely in America. We have a library. We can go upstairs further. We have that, which is going to be locked out to us.
I need the key.
I assume we'll find a map at some point. We have to, right? Like right about now, perhaps? There's Sesso floor plans. Ooh. Wow, okay. Unfortunately, I don't have a cursor that I can move around. So we started in the garage at the bottom right. We made our way to the kitchen garden, then into the conservatory, then inside. And similar to Resident Evil 2, it's got explored and completed, so rooms which are pink, there's more to do in there. And we can see the boiler room and the little room beyond that, and also the gate, or the cellar with the gate, leading to the food and wine cellar. We've been and completed everywhere else. We are in the orderly right now, and there's something else in here. We can go into the library, which is going to take us out to the conservatory, but that door is blocked. We've also got a small parlour and a drawing room ahead. The dining room is locked off, and the Yaza, I think that's how that's pronounced, is also blocked. My question is, where's the front door? I'm guessing, yeah, it's on the bottom right there, where it says stair hall and reception. You can see a little cross there. That is where Carnby is waiting for us. I'll go down one floor. Yeah, the garage is right next to it, and that's where we infiltrated. Alright, so that is the entirety of this game. Piazza key, key item. Okay, we can get to the Piazza.
What's this?
It's a key. But we are not done in here. Lossie's diary.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Grace. First mention of Grace. Grace was a character in Alone in the Dark 2 who I believe was going to be sacrificed so that Elizabeth Jarris and maybe the rest of the Flying Dutchman's crew could live another 100 years or so. Jack? Could be Captain Jack from Alone in the Dark 2, but it talks about a dog of his, and that's definitely new. Found a strange rot permeating inside the house. Right, not sure what to make of any of that yet. Other than there's a box on the desk there. Yeah, that key's not going to get us in there. Who's the medicine for? Cassandra. Hold touchpad to open the map. The map is updated with information about the world, including locked doors and unsolved puzzles. Yep, we know. We have a key for this door on our right. Let's go into the library first.
I need the key.
Never mind, let's not go into the library. Aha. I cannot drop down there. It feels like I should be able to drop. Why is that missing? Maybe that will come in handy later. Once again, can't see through the windows. Bit of a weird depth of field effect there. Right, Carnby should be on the opposite side of that door. That bear, though.
Wait, don't.
And you are?
Excuse me? Do you know where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Of course not.
McCarthy, what are you doing? I told you not to lose sight of the girl.
Don't you worry, Mags. I'll find that little rascal.
Who are you people? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. His name is Jeremy Hartwood.
What are you doing, child? You shouldn't be alone. Go find McCarthy.
Who are you? Are you here for the Fay Dodo?
Go upstairs now.
The what?
My name is Emily Hartwood. I'm the niece of Jeremy Hartwood. This is Detective Carnby.
The police? Why are you here?
No, I'm a private investigator. Sorry to bother you. My client's worried about her uncle. He's a patient here at Tercetto. If you don't mind, could you direct us where to find him?
No, I can't. Jeremy has gone missing. If you leave your information, I will make sure to contact.
We ain't leaving.
Wait, he ran away?
No, he won't leave the house. He's around here somewhere, and both of our orderlies are looking for him.
That's unacceptable. Where's Dr. Gray? I want to speak with him immediately.
Fine, I'll ask him. Wait here and don't touch anything.
Can I show you all the bullets that I picked up? Also, can I show you my gun?
Do you want to see Jeremy's room?
Can you show us?
Follow me.
Children are the worst confirmed. Those statues, Emily's looking at them. That's got to be a puzzle, right?
Thank you.
Did you just poke your tongue out at me?
Strange kid.
Also, are we about to get locked in here?
Let's look around, see what we can find.
I'm not done here yet.
Oh, yes, okay.
Jeremy had gone missing. The housekeeper said the staff at Tercetto was looking for him. But Emily wanted answers and demanded to speak to Dr. Gray, the man in charge. While waiting, a young girl offered to show Emily and Detective Carnby inside Jeremy's room. The perfect opportunity to look for clues regarding Jeremy's disappearance.
That mirror. On one hand, I'm impressed at the mirror's work. On the other, that's freaky as hell. A locked steamer trunk. We do not have the key. This is very cozy for what I assume is a asylum room. Locked box. Can I open that? I mean, I can see what I have to do. I'm pushing the D-pad and the analog stick and mashing select. But not much is happening. The drawer moves. Oh, that's That's unfortunate. I can talk to Carnby.
What kind of stuff are we looking for? I've never been part of an investigation before.
Letters, diaries, receipts, all sorts of notes.
I've read about police analyzing teeth marks and blood samples and fingerprints to find criminals. Is that something you can do?
No, that sounds more like the way the Bureau of Investigation does things. But, you know, if you do find teeth or blood, it's still worth mentioning.
For sure. If you find teeth or blood in your bathroom, for example, that's generally a sign that something terrible has happened.
We should talk to Dr. Gray when we're done here. He is the one who runs the hospital. He must know something about what's happened.
Yeah, I just want to get a feel of what we're dealing with here first.
Of course.
Did Jeremy make this stuff? He's going to lift that thing up once we trigger a certain event, such as grabbing the commonplace book from the table.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of
Oh my god, there's so much stuff.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
So Jeremy believed that someone called the Dark Man was trying to possess him every night.
How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say.
That's no way to go. There is a lot of stuff there, and I don't want to talk about it just now, apart from that first part that talks about the battered boiler in the basement and the upstairs clock. They can take him places. Is he hallucinating things? Is he being warped? We'll find out, I guess.
The people of Deseto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard.
Jeremy trusted someone called Waits.
The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Everyone is safe except for you? Talisman plates, sockets. There are always 3 numbers. Once again, there's a lot there. I might need to come back for that. Painted tile, key item, we know what to do with that. A painted wooden tile, the motif suggests this being part of a larger picture. You don't say.
I found a commonplace book.
What's that?
A notebook with all kinds of stuff in it. Do you know a place called Tarawea?
Never heard of it. Is it close?
I've no idea. Just seems like it was a place Jeremy wanted to visit.
Good to know.
This guy's standing here doing nothing. Alright, so let's place the painted tile. Okay, that's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. Finally.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Looks like a talisman.
You mean like this one?
That is the face of an unhappy man.
Can you find me a knife to cut the canvas? I want to take this with me.
You want to take the painting? Sure, I'll find one.
There's plenty in the kitchen downstairs. You right there, Emily?
I found this tube as well. Should keep it safe for you. Do you want to carry it or should I? Miss Hartwood? Emily?
I'll take it. Thank you.
We're done here, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of this.
Listen, I think we should talk to Dr. Gray. He must know something about what's going on around here.
Okay. Let's do that.
You're doing fine so far, Emily. Apart from you just having a stroke there.
Come on, I don't want to be here all night.
Detective Carnby? Where did...
Uh-oh. We've just walked into an alternate world, I think.
What on earth is happening? What is this place?
Ooh. That's unexpected. Investigate the corner store.
Emily had never seen the French Quarter quite like this, dark and alien. The only possible refuge she could see from Jeremy's balcony was a bit of light coming from a corner store.
We were in Jeremy's bedroom, something's happened, and now we can see the outside world, the French Quarter. That chest is still here. Freaky. I assume this is happening because we looked into that painting. This music though. Your map is of no use here. Great. Hell. Alright, we're still in America at least. We have bullets. Whoa. Terrible shot. Yeah, I figured that out already, game. Thank you. Terrible shooting. Could I reload? Aim and square. Oh my god. What are these things? I might let this thing kill me and just take a look at it if I can. No thank you. I'm not going to waste it on you. Some sort of vine creature? Alright, we're playing on hard, so I don't know how many bullets this is going to need to go down, but it took a long time to take me down, so I've got a fair bit of health. Hopefully this is not like the Silent Hill 2 remake definition of hard. It's just jerking around a little bit too much. It took 10 bullets, that's way too many. I don't suppose I can stealth around you? Grab a shiv or something and kill you with that? Yeah, I reckon this is happening because we're carrying that painting on our back there. That tube. Maybe it's something we can't remove from that room without consequences. Whoa. I can't even imagine where Jeremy's bedroom would have been.
This can't be.
That's the corner store. I'm glad I came back this way.
I can't go that way.
Items can be thrown at enemies or used to distract them. Tap R2 to quickly throw the item. Hold to aim. What? I have no idea what you just did, Emily, but okay. I saw R2 there, I pushed R2 and she sort of swung her arm and that thing is now gone. Weird. Okay, let me have a drink. We don't see our health going up, but our health definitely has gone up.
I can't go that way.
No, but there might be bullets or alcohol around here. I'll hold off on that for a moment. Johnny the Conqueror, Roots and Medicine. Right, so is there something I can throw around here? Right, so what is this? I'm pushing X and nothing's happening. I'm going to hold R2. Yeah, okay, I get it. That's it. I don't think I can put this down now. I'm just moving very, very slowly, and I don't think there's any way of aborting this without actually throwing this brick or whatever it is that I'm holding. I need more bullets. I know how to use those now, so I won't touch them. Are these things respawning? They may be, just in slightly different locations. I'm guessing we're going to go into the corner store, and then we're going to need to stealth our way past an encounter out here. What is that? A hatchet! We have a melee weapon! How do I use this? We have another bell.
I can't go that way.
I assume that's locked.
I need the key.
Okay, so R1 swings to hatchet. I wonder if it's breakable or whether it's something we keep permanently. Maybe we can throw it. We probably can't throw it. Let's go check out the corner store here once I've checked out this side. Nothing. Is that an iron pipe? It is.
Now what's this?
Whoa. Jesus! Okay, weapons break. We've lost a lot of health. And that dude charges out of nowhere. Holy shit. Oh, that does not recover much health. That's not good. Alright, so let's take a look inside the corner store. Nah, it is onto me. They're everywhere. This is not good. I'm beginning to regret my choice of playing on hard. Alright, let's go check out this corner shop.